How's it everybody, Celtic here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are doing another Festival of Battles run with one of the 40th anniversary manga cards. This time it is STR VEGETA. Surprisingly a very good card for this unit. Not as offensive as Frieza and Gohan, but he gets the job done. So we've got him here. We're up against the Goku. We pretty much kept him on rotation the entire time, and here comes the super. So he's going to tank the super you saw with the defense levels that he has, plus guard. Well, I mean, he's type advantage, so he's going to tank this anyways, but he's got, right, you know, he stacks defense through his passive by receiving hits, and as you can see, does a pretty good job here. And here he is at 80 mil on this turn. He's going to get even better. There's a lot more attacks following this super, so that's really nice. But you know, the levels of defense he's got here plus guard should be enough to carry us through the major supers in the rest of this fight. Yeah, look at all those building up. So we did transform our gods for 100k here, or 100 mil here, which should help us deal damage. So because he is not on Vegeta and Trunks, which could potentially allow him to stack up more, right? Essentially building that super attack effect, because he doesn't stack on the super attack effect, he stacks through his passive. That's sort of the reason why Gohan builds as crazy as he does, is because he doesn't have a super attack effect. So if you run him on a double Vegeta and Trunks, you're essentially giving him that plus the stack that he's getting on his passive. So Vegeta doesn't have that option though, since he's not on Vegeta and Trunks' lead, and there's not really a team you can run him with them. So we had to run a more traditional festivals team, which means this took a long time to get him in place, but it's going to be well worth it, as you can see here, right? I mean, between him and the gods, and they only share one link, we more than took down half his health. So pretty good here. We'll probably move into the next phase, and then yeah, we'll probably move into the next phase and then hit the Dokkan attack into the Daima phase. I think we should be able to time that based on this. Okay, so there we go. We got another 47 mil. Yeah, so we were able, because of the setup we had, we were able to make sure that all of our major units got decent stacks. So when we transform Gogeta, we should actually be doing like 100k here, or 100 mil. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead. We'll transform the 4s. Yeah, we may as well do that here now. Yeah, no need, no sense in not doing it now. No super attack though, huh? Okay, they're good defense. He's got 3 million. I think we can risk, yeah, I think we can risk Goku in slot 1 here. And that would allow him to stack up a little bit more, which will help us in later on. So let's do that. Perfect. So if we play this right, both of these guys will get their stacks, and we will take down the Goku phase of the festival here. Oh yeah, nice double-digit damage. Very good, very good. There we go. And then we got 76 million. So I basically kept the gods and the 4s together all the way up until Vegeta and Trunks on year 7. And then I floated off the gods, right, when they had about just under 8 mil defense. And then I allowed AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku to stay on from that point, just so he can build up enough defense to tank the normals towards the end post super. And maybe even live a super from Vegeta if we, depending. There we go, 175 mil, very nice. Excellent, alright, and actually, Gogeta might take this guy down. And there it goes. So no stacks on the AGL Vegeta, but that's fine. So that drives us into the Daima phase here, and this is where things are gonna get interesting. So as you can see here, we've got 17 million defense, which with guard will allow us to tank Daima Goku, even his super here, along with, obviously, we'll be able to tank Glorio's super. These supers actually hit for 13 million, I think. Alright, so the extra hits from Daima Goku and Glorio there will actually help us a lot. There we go. Alright, and just to be on the safe side with Goku there, I'm going to put him in defense mode, just because that'll help us a lot. I'm sorry, not 17 million, 13 million. Ugh, my eyes are killing me. I need to wear glasses whenever I record these. 13 mil defense. There we go. 86 mil on the offense, right? Again, not the craziest offensively, but, I mean, really good defense. And you combine that with the guard that he has, so great option here. Nice. Okay, and then we get a, there we go. There's the Daima Goku Super, which we tank for double digits. Remember, their super is, their super is, 13 mil, I believe, or is it 17 mil? I think their super is 17 mil, so tanking that, pretty good. But obviously we knew we would with the level of defense that we have. There we go. Good job, God. So you'll notice we're focusing down Glorio, and that is so we can focus on. So basically, we take down Glorio with our lower attacks. Next turn, between the Dokkan attack and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, focusing down Daima Goku with type advantage, we should be able to take both of them down. There we go. Alright, nice double-digit tanking. And then... Excellent. Yeah, it is 17 mil for their super. Just went and checked it. So, yeah, he should be able to tank the normals here is in defense mode. I was a little bit worried about trying to do that in... there we go, nice. Especially with type disadvantage, right? Having Goku try to tank those, so switching into Vegeta was the best move here. Alright, so... Oh, that's really bad luck here. That's always the way the supers work out here. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a... Yeah, and that sucks. That means the Dokkan attack is going to be gotten with AGL Goku. That's not ideal. Okay, so we target Glorio. Gogeta should finish Glorio, and that should allow us to counter... that should allow us to counter Goku. Yeah, I think we're okay here. Yeah, we'll just stay in Gogeta. Or in Vegeta, actually. That should work better, right? Because we're just going to tank Goku's normals. We're just going to tank Goku's normals here. Alright, yeah. I think we'll be okay here. I think we'll be okay. Alright, nice. So this is what I was trying to go for, to ensure that we got to a point where Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, could tank normal, so we can let him boost Gogeta through his super attack effects in Slot 1. So it's exactly what we wanted. So, I mean, it is a good positioning. It just, particularly on this turn with the Dokkan attack, it's not good. Very nice. Alright, so as expected, didn't do that much damage, right? He's not our big damage dealer. But I think it should still do the trick here. It's better than putting it's better than putting Goku in slot 2 and not killing Diamond Goku with Gogeta. Because if we end up not killing him, then Goku's got to eat that super, which I don't think he can do at the level of defense that he currently has. There we go. Alright, so this does take down... I should take down Glorio here. Perfect. And now Vegeta is safe in slot 3, and we get the counter on Daimogoku. Is that enough to kill him? Please tell me it is. Oh, really close. So at least we'll get one last stack in with Vegeta. Very nice. Two stacks, actually. Well, never mind. There we go. One stack still. Alright, so Diamond Phase is down. Nice and clean. And that brings us in to the Gogeta phase. Alright, so looking here. Let's go ahead and let's transform into Gogeta. Okay, so not bad. I worry it's still not enough to survive the supers, though, based on that. With just guard, right? Because his super, we're type disadvantage, but we have guard, so it cancels out. But, I mean, we would essentially need the 24 million raw, which we have here, right? So... Alright, let's pop Gogeta's active and see where we're at. Oh, okay, that might work. Okay, let's do that. We have 22 million defense. Are the 2 attacks there enough? Are they enough? Because he's not getting defense post super. And it looks like that super attack might be the first slot. No, let's do that. Yeah, I think we're going to have to use the item, at least for... I mean, this is going to be attack boosting, and then the other one, this should give us attack and defense. So this should give us just enough defense. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so he'll be fine now, yeah. I think he could have tanked without the item, to be completely honest. Oh, wow, 200 million, look at that. Double attack boost still hits him better than some other LRs we've taken into this fight. That's nice. I'll take that. Very good. Alright, here comes the super moment of truth. Can he tank this? I mean, we only boosted him an extra 30%. So actually, yeah, I think the 2 hits here would have done it. He would have survived with the 2 hits if it's only boosting 30%. He would have survived. Okay, so we probably didn't need to use the item. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. We get another one for 226 million here. Nice. We get another one. Yeah, 223 million. Alright. Alright, so all this is gonna... So... I think it's going to be interesting to see where we land on the Vegeta phase, because I don't think we're going to kill here, which means we're going to get a turn with Vegeta in the Vegeta phase. There we go, additional super for 95 million, very nice. Yeah, but yeah, at the looks of this, we're definitely not killing here. There we go, 100 million. Very nice. Alright, as expected, we leave him with about a quarter of his health left. So I think I don't like doing this, but where's the super attack? Super attack's at the very end. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do to play this correctly and ensure that we can make it safely through the Vegito phase, we're going to transform into Vegito, and we're just going to let our Tech Vegito kill him through all of these attacks here, which means we will lose a stack, likely on the Gogeta. And of course, we lose his partner here. Yeah, we're probably not going to end up attacking with him anyways, but the setup here, the reason I'm doing this setup for this way is so that way, right, AGL Goku ends up in a safe situation. We don't have to worry about him. We don't have to worry about him. He'll be protected next turn by Vegeto's target skill. So yeah, I mean, this is perfect. Now again, with all of the counters here happening in the slot 1, I don't think he's going to get to attack, so we are going to lose that attack buff on the next rotation for Vegeta. And down he goes. Excellent. Alrighty, so let's see here. So we dropped down to 12 mil, obviously, but we're going to use Gogeta's active again. We're going to boost him and see what we're at. Alrighty, excellent. Okay, so we get a nice little boost here. 19 mil, okay. I think that's enough to live Vegeto's super. I think that's enough. Right, so the only reason we would have had, why is our defense so low? Oh, it's because Goku didn't get to attack, that's why. Yeah, so our defense, there we go, nice. Yeah, so the only reason the defense was an issue last turn was because type of disadvantage, right? The guard essentially cancels out, so we would still need the raw defense to tank the super here, even with against Gogeta. So, what does this do? 100k, not bad. That's really good, actually. There we go. And then 200 million. So kind of caught back up to what we were without having the Goku support. So that's pretty good. 200 million again. We do his second super here. Well, thankfully, we don't have to worry about the gods eating the super. Alright, so we already know we took 100k before supering, but we did just get a bunch of hits in, so we might actually just straight up tank this second super. And we do for double digits. Very nice. It's a shame we're not going to get another turn after this, but that's okay. Alright, 270 million. Very nice. Alright, 215. Okay, alright, we're making good progress on the HP, and then next turn we can just use the Vegeto's active, and I think that will do the trick. There we go, look at that, beautiful. And then we take the normals, and then we get 100k on our Gogeta here. He is going to do a lot of supers. It's not going to do a whole lot, but I mean, this little bit here will definitely help Vegeta on the next turn. There we go, 105 mil. And there it is. Perfect. So, can we live? I'm pretty sure Gogeta can live the super here too, since we did get his rainbow orbs. Alright, Moment of Truth. Can Gogeta live this? I mean, I'm pretty sure he does. It's been a while since I've had to put him in front of a super, but I'm pretty sure he lives this. Yep, perfect. Alright, and that rolls us into the final phase here, so we'll just wrap this up. We'll use the Bulma item one last time, right, since it did expire this turn. And then, I'm pretty sure, yeah, okay, that's good. Yep. Alright, let's pop the active. So, rest of the rotation is safe. There we go, we got that target active, and let's finish this. Perfect. All right, nice little setup here. All right, and there goes one counter. All right, on our way to finish this up, we get an additional counter. Look at that 97 mil. And now we should start breaking the damage cap. There it is. And here comes the super from the friend VEGETA. There we go. All right, and so now post-super, we should be doing a little bit more damage here on those counters and be able to finish just a little bit quicker. And nice, we got all three supers. Oh, look at that, beautiful. It's always fun watching VEGETA just counter his way to victory. Nice. And boom goes the dynamite. Excellent. All right, so there you have it. There is the STR manga 40th anniversary VEGETA up against the Festival Battles, doing quite well. Each one of these units individually does have a role, I think, that can be utilized in Festival Battles. I think Vegeta is the last of them that can honestly get the most enough attack to make him reasonable to use. I think after this, right, if we start getting into Boo, who, I mean, doesn't really... Well, yeah, we start getting into Boo and the Goku, we're going to start seeing more troubles. Even Piccolo Jr. Piccolo Jr. can tank here really, really well as he builds up. His problem is just his offense doesn't keep up. So, I mean, Vegeta's kind of the last of the ones, and even then, you see, it was significantly lower than Frieza's and Gohan's, but he could still do the trick, right? Guard is still a very powerful effect on defense stackers, especially in an event like this. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, why don't you let us know? Give us another challenge for Festival Battles. What would you like to see coming up, or what other events would you like to see the manga units in? I'm working on a few specialized team runs for special battles, so stay tuned for those as those come out. But let us know what else you'd like to see in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.